Do you think your presence here is just a coincidence? Think again. You clicked on this video for a reason greater than mere curiosity. Deep down, there's a part of you, a spark, that knows you're destined for greatness. Maybe it was intuition whispering to you, or the universe nudging you, saying it's time for a change. Right here, right now, you stand at a pivotal moment that could transform your life. This video isn't just another lecture. It's a lifeline to a future so bright, it will leave you in awe. But here's the catch. If you stop watching now, if you skip a single word of what's coming, you risk missing out on the 5 secret steps that can make the next 12 months your best year ever. This teaching isn't for everyone. If you are looking for quick fixes, half-hearted efforts, or excuses, this video isn't for you. But if you are ready to face the truth, embrace change, and commit to a path of wealth, purpose, and peace, then you are in the right place. Before we dive in, take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Why? Because every action you take is a signal to the universe that you are ready for abundance, wisdom, and transformation. Liking this video isn't just a digital act, it's an affirmation that you are ready to commit to something greater. Subscribing means you're opening the door to consistent guidance, and commenting signals your gratitude and readiness to take action. According to the YouTube algorithm, every like and comment helps this message reach more people, creating a ripple effect of change. But beyond the algorithm, your engagement activates an energetic flow, pulling positivity and clarity into your life. Now, let's get serious. Every great journey begins with a vision. Without a clear picture of where you want to go, you'll wander aimlessly, wasting time, energy, and resources. Grant Cardone often says, "You'll never hit a target you can't see." And here's the truth. Most people never take the time to define what they want. They drift through life, allowing circumstances to dictate their outcomes. If you want your best year ever, you must start with clarity. Imagine your life 12 months from now. What does success look like? Is it financial freedom, better relationships, peak health, or personal growth? Write it down. Be specific. Buddhist teachings emphasize mindfulness, the ability to focus completely on the present moment. When you set your vision with mindfulness, you align your intentions with the universe, creating a magnetic pull toward your goals. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's about engaging your subconscious mind. Neuroscience proves that writing down your goals activates your brain's reticular activating system, RAS, which helps you notice opportunities and resources aligned with your vision. That's why you need to not only see your future, but also feel it. Visualize it as if it's already real. What emotions does it evoke? Excitement? Gratitude? Let those feelings guide you. Now here's a secret most people miss. Your vision must be bigger than you. A self-centered goal lacks the energy to sustain itself. Instead, think about how your success can impact others. Who will benefit when you achieve your dream? When your vision is rooted in service, you unlock a deeper level of motivation and resilience. Setting the vision is step 1, but without commitment, it's meaningless. Cardone's philosophy revolves around massive action. If you think small, you'll act small, and small actions lead to small results. To have the best year ever, you must commit to playing at a level you've never played before. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to act with intention and purpose. This aligns perfectly with Grant's principle. Every action you take should move you closer to your goals. Half-hearted attempts will yield half-hearted results. Are you willing to go all in? Think of commitment like planting a seed. You can't just toss it in the ground and hope for the best. You need to water it, nurture it, and protect it from weeds, distractions. Here's a practical exercise. Make a list of 5 things you are willing to sacrifice to reach your goal. Maybe it's less Netflix, fewer nights out, or cutting ties with toxic relationships. These sacrifices may seem tough, but they're necessary. Remember, success always demands a trade-off. And don't forget the power of accountability. Tell someone about your vision, someone who will push you when you feel like quitting. Better yet, Find a mentor or a community that aligns with your goals. Cardone emphasizes that proximity is power. Surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and support you. Time is your most valuable resource. It's the one thing you can never get back. Yet so many people waste it on things that don't matter. Grant Cardone is unapologetic about this. Your schedule is your lifeline. If it's not in your calendar, it doesn't exist. This year, make your calendar your best friend. Start by blocking out time for your priorities. Don't just plan your work, plan your life. Include time for exercise, learning, family, and relaxation. Buddhist teachings remind us to live intentionally, fully present in each moment. This means saying no to distractions and yes to what truly matters. Here's a secret. Time management isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. Focus on your highest value activities, the ones that move the needle. If you are running a business, this might mean delegating tasks that others can handle. If you are working on personal growth, it might mean dedicating time to learning a new skill or practicing mindfulness. Cardone warns against the trap of busy work. Just because you are active doesn't mean you are productive. Always ask yourself, is this activity bringing me closer to my goal? If the answer is no, cut it out. Your time is too precious to waste. These habits compound over time, creating a foundation for success. Grant Cardone calls this process stacking wins. Every small victory reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve bigger goals. Think of discipline as a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Start small, but stay consistent. Over time, your actions will become automatic, and discipline will transform into second nature. One of the biggest barriers to discipline is procrastination. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I'll start tomorrow"? Here's the truth. Tomorrow never comes. Cardone emphasizes the urgency of now. Buddhist teachings echo this sentiment with the concept of impermanence, the idea that life is fleeting, and the present moment is all we truly have. Don't wait for the perfect time to act. There is no such thing. The perfect time is the moment you decide to begin. Another key to unshakable discipline is aligning your environment with your goals. Surround yourself with tools, reminders, and people that keep you focused. Create a workspace that inspires productivity. Use visual cues like a vision board or daily affirmations to remind you of your purpose. Discipline isn't just about willpower. It's about designing a life that supports your success. Finally, celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every disciplined action, every goal met, is a step toward your best year ever. Gratitude reinforces the behavior you want to cultivate. As you acknowledge your wins, you create a feedback loop that motivates you to keep going. Remember, discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up consistently, even when it's hard. The final step to your best year ever is perhaps the most profound. Shift your focus from what you can get to what you can give. Grant Cardone often says, "Success is not about what you accomplish. It's about what you contribute." True fulfillment comes from making a positive impact on others. This principle aligns beautifully with Buddhist teachings on compassion. When you serve others, you transcend self-interest and connect with something greater. This year, ask yourself, who can I help? How can my success benefit those around me? Whether it's mentoring someone, volunteering, or simply being kinder in your daily interactions, acts of service elevate your energy and attract abundance. Serving others doesn't mean neglecting your goals. In fact, it amplifies them. When you operate from a place of contribution, the universe rewards you in ways you can't imagine. Opportunities, connections, and resources flow to those who uplift others. This isn't just spiritual wisdom, it's practical. Businesses that solve problems for their customers thrive. Leaders who prioritize their teams earn loyalty and respect. Here's a story to drive this home. A young entrepreneur once approached Grant Cardone, frustrated that his business wasn't growing. Cardone asked him one question: are you focusing on your customers or yourself? The entrepreneur realized He had been chasing profits instead of creating value. When he shifted his mindset to serving his clients, his business exploded. The takeaway? Success follows service. As you step into your best year ever, make service your guiding principle. Whether you are building a business, pursuing a career, or striving for personal growth, let your actions inspire and uplift others. The more you give, the more you'll receive, not just in material wealth, but in joy, purpose, and fulfillment. The foundation of your best year ever is your mindset. Optimism is not just a positive outlook. It's a powerful tool that changes how you perceive and respond to challenges. Grant Cardone says, "Your attitude will determine your altitude." In other words, what you believe about your potential directly impacts your results. Buddhism teaches us the law of impermanence, a reminder that challenges and setbacks are temporary. When you embrace this truth, you approach every obstacle with the belief that it can be overcome. Relentless optimism isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to see solutions instead of problems. Here's a secret. Optimism attracts opportunities. Neuroscientists explain this as the brain's confirmation bias. When you believe in positive outcomes, your mind seeks evidence to support that belief. This year, train yourself to look for the good in every situation. When things don't go as planned, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? Optimism is a muscle, and like any muscle, it strengthens with use. Start each day by affirming your goals and focusing on what excites you about the future. Surround yourself with uplifting people, consume inspiring content, and protect your mind from negativity. Optimism isn't just an emotion, it's a strategy for success. Consistency is the secret sauce of success. Grand gestures and occasional efforts won't get you far. It's the small, daily actions that create lasting results. Cardone puts it bluntly, success isn't about doing something extraordinary, it's about doing the ordinary things extraordinarily well. Consider the Buddhist concept of right effort, which emphasizes steady, mindful action over time. This principle teaches us that consistency isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. The key is to keep moving, even when progress feels slow. Remember, a river doesn't carve a canyon in a day. It's the relentless flow of water over time that shapes the landscape. One practical tip for building consistency is to create systems, not rely on willpower. For example, if you want to exercise daily, set out your workout clothes the night before. If you want to grow your business, block time for prospecting and stick to it like an appointment. Systems remove decision fatigue and make consistency automatic. The beauty of consistency is that it compounds. Every action you take builds on the ones before it, creating momentum. It may not feel significant in the moment, but over weeks and months, those small efforts add up to massive results. Stay consistent, and your best year will unfold before your eyes. In a world full of distractions, focus is your superpower. Cardone often emphasizes that, where your attention goes, your energy flows. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you must eliminate the noise and concentrate on what truly matters. Focus begins with clarity. Once you know your goals, identify the few key actions that will drive the most significant results. Buddhist teachings on mindfulness remind us to give our full attention to the task at hand. When you are fully present, you are not just working, you are creating at your highest level. Distractions are the enemy of focus. This year, take an honest inventory of what's stealing your time and attention. Is it endless scrolling on social media? Unnecessary meetings? Toxic relationships? Eliminate or minimize these distractions ruthlessly. Every moment spent on something unimportant is a moment stolen from your dreams. Here's a practical tip. Schedule focus blocks into your day. During these times, commit to working on your highest priority tasks without interruption. Turn off notifications, close irrelevant tabs, and immerse yourself in your work. Mastering focus isn't just about productivity. It's about honoring your vision and giving it the energy it deserves. Fear is often seen as a barrier, but what if it could be your greatest motivator? Cardone says, Fear is a sign you are moving in the right direction. When you step out of your comfort zone, fear is inevitable. The key is to use it as fuel rather than letting it paralyze you. Buddhism teaches us to confront fear with curiosity. Instead of running from it, ask yourself, what is this fear trying to teach me? Often, fear points to areas where we need growth. If you fear public speaking, it may be a sign that developing this skill could unlock new opportunities. If you fear failure, it might mean you are on the verge of a breakthrough. Transforming fear into fuel begins with action. The longer you avoid what scares you, the bigger it becomes in your mind. But when you face it head-on, you realize it's not as overwhelming as it seemed. Take small steps toward what intimidates you, and with each step, your confidence will grow. Finally, surround yourself with people who challenge and support you. Fear thrives in isolation, but diminishes in community. Share your fears with trusted mentors or peers, and let their encouragement propel you forward. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to act despite it. Gratitude is often overlooked, yet it's one of the most powerful forces for transformation. Cardone says, when you are grateful, you are in the best position to receive more. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, creating a mindset that attracts wealth and success. Buddhist teachings emphasize the practice of gratitude as a path to contentment and joy. When you appreciate what you have, you free yourself from the endless cycle of wanting more. This doesn't mean settling for less. It means approaching your goals from a place of fulfillment rather than lack. Start a daily gratitude practice. Each morning or evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Be specific. Instead of saying, I'm grateful for my job, say, I'm grateful for the opportunity to lead a team that inspires me. Gratitude is most powerful when it's detailed and heartfelt. Gratitude also strengthens relationships. When you express appreciation to others, you build trust and connection. This year, make it a habit to thank the people who support and inspire you. Whether it's a mentor, a colleague, or a loved one, your words of gratitude can transform not only their day but your own mindset. Success is not about being perfect. It's about maximizing what you are naturally good at. Grant Cardone emphasizes this point when he says, don't try to fix your weaknesses. Double down on your strengths. The energy spent improving what you are average at is better invested in excelling where you shine. Begin by identifying your unique abilities. What comes easily to you but seems challenging to others? Perhaps it's problem solving, communication, creativity, or leadership. Buddhist teachings remind us to honor our authentic selves, which means embracing the talents and skills that set us apart. Once you've pinpointed your strengths, align them with your goals. For instance, if you are an excellent communicator, focus on roles or opportunities that require negotiation or persuasion. When you work in alignment with your strengths, you experience flow, the state where work feels effortless and fulfilling. Remember, leveraging your strengths doesn't mean ignoring your weaknesses entirely. Delegate tasks that don't align with your abilities, or seek support from those who excel in those areas. Collaboration allows you to focus your energy where it's most impactful, ensuring exponential growth this year. Success often favors the bold. Playing it safe may feel comfortable, but it rarely leads to breakthroughs. Cardone's mantra, be unreasonable with your goals, encourages us to set targets so ambitious they scare us. Why? Because boldness stretches us beyond our limitations. Boldness isn't recklessness. It's calculated courage. Buddhism teaches us the concept of shunyata, or emptiness, which can be interpreted as letting go of preconceived notions and fears. When you release the fear of failure, you make room for bold decisions that align with your highest aspirations. Practical boldness involves taking risks that are slightly outside your comfort zone. For example, if you want to grow your business, cold call a high-profile client you've always admired. If you are seeking personal growth, enroll in a program that challenges your limits. Every bold action builds your confidence and resilience. Boldness also inspires others. When people see you pursuing your goals fearlessly, they're drawn to your energy and vision. This creates opportunities for collaboration and support, accelerating your path to success. Boldness is contagious. Start by catching it yourself. Your best year ever isn't just about dreams. It's about managing your resources wisely. Cardone emphasizes the importance of understanding money, stating, "Money follows attention. Pay attention to it." Financial discipline ensures you have the resources to fuel your ambitions. Begin with clarity. Audit your current financial habits and identify areas where you're overspending or undersaving. Buddhism's principle of right livelihood reminds us to align our financial practices with our values. When your money habits reflect your goals, you create harmony and abundance. Create a budget that prioritizes investment over consumption. Cardone advises spending less on luxuries and more on assets that generate income. For example, instead of buying a fancy car, invest in skills, education, or property. These investments provide returns that compound over time. Finally, track your progress. Use financial tools or apps to monitor your spending and savings. Celebrate small wins, like paying off debt or reaching a savings milestone. Financial discipline is not about deprivation, it's about empowerment. By mastering your finances, you set the stage for sustainable success. Your network determines your net worth. Cardone emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with high achievers, stating, "If you are the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room." This year, intentionally build relationships with people who inspire and challenge you. Start by evaluating your current connections. Are the people around you supportive of your goals, or do they drain your energy? Buddhist teachings remind us of the importance of Sangha, or community, in personal growth. A strong community uplifts you and holds you accountable to your highest potential. Expand your network strategically. Attend events, join professional groups, or connect with mentors who align with your aspirations. Be genuine in your interactions. Focus on adding value to others rather than seeking immediate returns. Relationships built on mutual respect and trust are the most enduring. Finally, nurture your relationships. Regularly reach out to your network, offer support, and celebrate their successes. A resilient network is not just a safety net, it's a springboard that propels you to new heights. By investing in meaningful connections, you enrich both your personal and professional life. The path to your best year ever isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Cardone reminds us, success takes time. Stay in the game long enough to win it. While quick wins are satisfying, the real rewards come from sustained effort over time. Patience is a virtue often overlooked in our fast-paced world. Buddhism teaches us the concept of vipassana, or insight meditation, which requires prolonged focus to gain clarity. Similarly, achieving greatness requires enduring effort and the willingness to delay gratification. Set long-term goals that excite and challenge you. Break them into smaller milestones to maintain momentum and celebrate progress. For example, if your goal is to grow your income by 50%, start by identifying actionable steps like acquiring new skills or increasing your client base. When setbacks occur, and they will, view them as part of the journey rather than as failures. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Remember, the long game is not about perfection, it's about perseverance. Stay the course, and your best year ever will be inevitable. Life is unpredictable, and success often hinges on your ability to adapt. Grant Cardone highlights this when he says, "Success is about taking massive action, but also adjusting that action when needed." The best year of your life will require flexibility in the face of unexpected challenges. Adaptability begins with a mindset of openness. In Buddhist teachings, the principle of anicca, impermanence, teaches us that change is inevitable. When you accept that nothing stays the same, you stop resisting change and start embracing it as an opportunity for growth. To cultivate adaptability, practice situational awareness. Pay attention to shifts in your environment, whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth. For example, if a strategy isn't yielding results, don't double down, pivot. Analyze what's not working, experiment with alternatives, and refine your approach. Finally, adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means finding new paths to achieve them. As you navigate through the year, remind yourself that flexibility isn't weakness, it's strength. Being adaptable allows you to thrive no matter what life throws your way. Success begins in the mind. Grant Cardone emphasizes this when he says, "If you can't see it, you'll never achieve it." Visualization is a tool used by top performers to align their actions with their goals, and it's a practice you can adopt to make this year extraordinary. Visualization starts with clarity. Create a vivid mental image of what your best year looks like. Where are you living? What are you doing? How does it feel? Buddhist meditation practices encourage us to focus on these images with intention, breathing life into them with each thought. Next, reinforce your vision daily. Spend a few minutes each morning visualizing your goals as if they've already been achieved. This primes your brain to recognize opportunities and take actions that align with your vision. It's not just wishful thinking, it's mental programming. Lastly, combine visualization with action. Use your mental images as a blueprint for real-world steps. If you see yourself leading a team, start networking and developing leadership skills. Visualization isn't a replacement for hard work. It's the fuel that drives it. True success is not measured by what you take, but by what you give. Cardone says, "Success is your duty, but it's also your opportunity to serve others." Giving back is not just an act of generosity, it's a catalyst for growth. Start by identifying how you can add value to those around you. This might mean sharing knowledge, offering support, or contributing financially to a cause you believe in. Buddhist teachings remind us of dana, the virtue of generosity, which opens the heart and attracts abundance. When you give, you create a ripple effect. Helping someone achieve their goals often leads to unexpected returns. For instance, mentoring a colleague might result in valuable insights or opportunities you hadn't anticipated. Generosity fosters relationships that are mutually beneficial. Moreover, giving shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Instead of worrying about what you lack, you realize how much you have to offer. This mindset attracts more blessings into your life, propelling you closer to your best year ever. Time is your most valuable asset, yet it's the one most easily squandered. Cardone warns, if you don't control your time, someone else will. Making this year the best requires mastering the art of time management. Start by auditing how you currently spend your time. Are your daily activities aligned with your goals, or are they filled with distractions? Buddhist mindfulness practices encourage us to be fully present, which helps eliminate wasted time on unproductive tasks. Set clear priorities. Use tools like the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks by importance and urgency. Focus on what moves the needle, whether it's learning a new skill, building relationships, or working on your health. Every hour invested wisely compounds over the year. Lastly, protect your time fiercely. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your vision. Time is finite, and every yes to distractions is a no to your dreams. By mastering your schedule, you take control of your destiny. Gratitude is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. Cardone highlights this by stating, "Be grateful for what you have while working for what you want." Gratitude not only elevates your mood, but also shifts your focus toward abundance, setting the tone for an exceptional year. Start a gratitude practice by listing 3 things you are thankful for each day. They don't have to be grand. Simple joys like a good conversation, a meal, or a moment of peace are enough. This daily ritual rewires your brain to seek positivity, even in challenging times. Buddhism teaches us to express gratitude not just for blessings, but also for obstacles, as they are opportunities for growth. Adopting this perspective helps you face adversity with resilience and optimism. Finally, extend your gratitude outward. Thank the people who support you, acknowledge their efforts, and celebrate their contributions. Gratitude strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of community, both of which are essential for a successful year. As we come to the end of this transformative journey, remember that the power to create your best year ever lies within you. Every step we've uncovered, from setting audacious goals to practicing gratitude, from mastering time to embracing adaptability, is a piece of the puzzle. When you align these steps with deliberate action, you unlock a life of abundance, purpose, and fulfillment. Grant Cardone's teachings remind us that success is not accidental. It's a duty, a responsibility, and a privilege. The wisdom of Buddhism teaches us mindfulness, impermanence, and the art of living intentionally. Together, these insights form a roadmap for creating a year where you thrive, grow, and contribute meaningfully to the world. Take a moment now to reflect on what you've learned. Imagine your best year in vivid detail. Picture yourself applying these principles daily, taking massive action, adjusting when necessary, and maintaining unshakable focus. The best version of you already exists. It's waiting for you to rise to the challenge. Finally, commit to this journey wholeheartedly. Like and subscribe to this channel, not just as an act of support, but as a declaration that you are ready to invest in yourself. Share this video with someone you care about, because transformation is even more powerful when it's shared. Your best year ever isn't just a possibility. It's a choice. The question is, will you take the steps to claim it? The universe has aligned for you to be here right now. Don't let this opportunity slip away. The time to act is now. Let this be the year that changes everything. You've got this. Go make it happen.